Coach, back for another fall, week and a half, 2 weeks in now. I guess with your unit, how are things looking?
Well, we're making huge progress right now. We're building a lot of depth. We got a lot of guys that are grasping the system and are trying to play at a high level. We just got to do a good job of staying consistent and making sure that we continue to execute at a high level and make sure it's maximum communication amongst the whole unit as a group.
First scrimmage on Saturday. Sounded like the offense had a pretty good day early on. What do you learn from a scrimmage like that you can take into these next few weeks before Austin Peay?
Well, we're going to continue to grow. We get an opportunity to play against the number one offense in the country each and every single day, and they do a lot of things from a schematical point of view that put us in some difficult situations. So we're getting the best of both worlds, is having an opportunity to get developed and see the hardest possible schemes that we can get every single day to develop us for the upcoming season.
With the DBs last year, it seemed like Antoine was, kind of the leader of that group as a guy that had been here for a number of years. Obviously you went through the spring with most of these guys. Who have you kind of seen emerge as, that next guy to lead these guys in the secondary?
Right now, I think we have a plethora of leaders starting to emerge, as well as a pretty good core of young guys that are stepping up to the table and starting to lead right now. But I'm excited about A.J. Brathwaite, and I'm also excited about Caleb Oliver. Kendrick Simpkins is doing a great job of leading, and so is Mr. Jones and C.J. Jones. Dominic Bradshaw is doing a good job of being a leader, as well as Khalif, and also Upton Stout is doing a great job. So I think we have a good core of leadership, and then we're going to continue to develop more guys behind them so tradition never graduates.
With Khalif, just talk to him a little bit. It seemed like as the year went on last year, he started to make more and more plays. I guess you could say that as a defense as a whole. But, what kind of differences have you seen from him, heading into camp last fall and then now to this year heading into camp?
I think he has hit tremendous strides with his overall growth and understanding with his football IQ, as far as that expanding dramatically with a new system. And this is like he's been in multiple schemes, being an Oregon transfer, being able to play in a lot of pro-style systems, and now being able to adapt to his third pro-style system. So I think he's did a good job of developing from a mental capacity, as well as just maturing a little bit as he get older as a young adult.
I know we talked about Upton quite a bit in the spring as one of these new guys that came in. Rome got a lot of run in the spring too. What's the big thing about him? What makes him good, and how big of an impact do you see making on this defense?
He has an uncanny ability to find the football. So he has great spatial awareness. He has a great ability to key and diagnose and be able to make plays in space. And he's a ball magnet. So I'm looking forward to him continuing to grow, grasping the system, and being a big-time playmaker for us this upcoming fall.
I know you mentioned Caleb Oliver too. Got a lot of playing time last year. I don't think he was able to go as much in the spring. It looked like he was a little banged up or something, I guess. How is he, at this point, and what kind of growth have you seen out of him?
Well, I've seen a lot of growth from that guy. That guy's a Georgia Tech transfer, so he comes in with a high football IQ, with an overall high academic IQ. So this guy is also blessed with tremendous athletic ability. God has blessed him with great gifts. He's a big, smooth mover. So he has the ability to do a lot of different things in our system, just because that big, smooth athlete that can be X and play at any spot on the defense.
For you, another year here, how have you seen things change for you personally? New defensive coordinator, quite a few new members of the defensive staff outside of Coach Baker, but how have things changed for you?
Well, things have changed dramatically for me, as far as we got a brand new staff, but we got guys that were here last year, and also a brand new coordinator and a new linebacker coach, in which we all mesh extremely well. I think we have a great chemistry, and I'm excited about our future heading into this fall. I think we have an opportunity to do something extremely special.